I think the last video that I posted was right before Thanksgiving, so this is what I've been able to accomplish since then. If you remember, this whole section up there was completely rotted out, and I wasn't sure how I was going to get to it yet, but I got it all done. And this patch up here is butt welded. I formed it and had to, you can see I had to put a couple slices in it to make it conform better, but that's in place. This whole top of the door frame I had to reconstruct, rebuilt that with this 5/8 tubing, or square tubing that I have, so it matches the other side, which, yeah, now you can see can sort of see that. Anyway, same structure, same design on both door sills, so that will be easy enough to attach a headliner to it, somehow make some bows to go all the way across or something. I'm not sure just yet. But now this side back here, I ended up lap welding it. If you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah. I had to lap weld that on the outside and just flanged it and lap welded it, and it'll be fine. It's not the prettiest, but it'll be fine. Of course, I sprayed it all with the undercoating to hide all my atrocious welds, because, you know, sometimes you just gotta do stuff like that, I guess. Anyway, yeah, it has nothing to do with sealing it from moisture. No, it's to hide the ugly welds. Right. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. This other side, which we can see here, let me see if I can turn the light around. Does that help? Does that help? Not really. Not really. Maybe if I put it over here. Anyway, I just cleaned all the residual rust off of there and treated it with more of the rust converter. So I'll let that all set up, and then I'll be able to, that seam where I separated it, after that is all cured, then I'll just pinch that back down and run a bead along the edge just to strengthen it. So I came up with a solution. Oh, how is this gonna work? Too much. I need 5 hands. Yeah, that would be great. So, let's get back to, since I took all the wooden bows out, the wooden roof bows out, I don't have anything to clamp my work light to now, so it makes it a little more difficult. But what I'm going to be doing for the, oh, no, that's gone. There we go. I'll show you with a piece of this. So what I'm going to do, I have all of this square tubing, 5/8 square tubing that I got. I have a lot of this, and I can always get more. I'm going to bend it to match this contour all the way around, and it's going to come straight down like that. Instead of bending it on the bottom, I'm just going to shoot it straight down there and like that. And then after that, I'm going to open up one side with the cutoff wheel, just turn it into a C-channel instead of a square tube, and use window weather stripping in there, like window channel weather stripping, the flexible stuff, and that will give me my perfect window channel for the for the quarter windows. And I still have to rebuild the regulators, but I'll be able to mount them in conjunction with this square tubing that I'm using. I'll be able to pretty much mount them with that in place of the wood structure, which, yeah, wood structure that is now removed. And this is, I don't know. Part of me wants to keep it and turn it into an art project of some sort. Other part says kindling. So we'll see. But to look at the outside of what I've been doing, let me grab my flashlight. Yeah, it's like one video the car is clean, another video it's a mess. So, yeah, I cleaned up this seam right there and treated that also. Same with the seam down here for the B pillar and the quarter panel where they meet together, so that any rust that was in there has now been treated, so it should be fine. It should be safe. This rear window section is going to take a lot of reconstruction. I was going to just make patch panels for it, but the rust was a lot more severe than I thought. I pretty much got all the exterior rust removed, and it matches pretty much on both sides. I did that just for ease of repair, to make one side match the other. And then this inner part that's all rusted out, I'm just going to pretty much remove all of that and put in all new metal on the inside. Either angle metal or something, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, there's just a lot of rusty crud that I need to cut out and use some good metal on there. So that's what I'm going to do there. Now this side, on the outside, the lip, the strip rail lip, I had to form. It turned out okay. It's still kind of ugly. But it, yeah, okay. I'm looking at what I'm doing instead of the camera. Of course, this is the fiberglass reinforced body filler, and I will smooth that all down soon enough. It's not a whole lot of room on this side to work because it's so close to the garage wall. But eventually I'll take the electric sander with some 36 grit and smooth it all out, knock it down, and then when I get it close to where it should be, I'll finish it off by hand and just block sand it and prime it and block sand it and prime it, and yeah, on and on until it's good enough for me. So there's that. And I'll do all of this, all of the filler shaping at the same time pretty much. Just take it outside so there's less dust floating around to deal with. But that, at least it's all welded. All the rust on this side is taken care of, welded in place. The structure is solid and sound, and it's not going to be an issue. The only other issue rust-wise on the body at this point is this back section, which I'll take care of that soon enough. And then I'm going to have to construct the rear valance out of nothing. One part at a time, and I'll get there. Yeah, that's just more of the old roof bows sticking out. So That's where we got. I do have another steering wheel coming. I found a really nice one. Mahogany wood steering wheel with stainless steel center spokes that is going to look really nice in here. It's not a banjo style, which, finding a banjo style for reasonable price is next to impossible. But it will look fine, and I'm going to mimic the mahogany on the dash. At least now I have a good color that I can go with to do the wood grain effect on the dash. So there's that, and I guess that's about all I have to say right now. This is probably the longest video I've posted in quite a while. And like, share, subscribe, or not. All right, talk to you later. Good night.